Finally get to enjoy the front. So hi guys, this is the episode which you guys been waiting for. Every 2 weeks we're going to post it.
Holding their breath.
Roughly 2 weeks ago we recorded some extra materials for you, but this specific episode we just didn't have time to get together at the same time without kids, without the agenda to record it for you.
Nope.
But anyway, the reason we are meeting with you is to announce the beginning of our new channel, in which we'll be discussing midlife.
Yeah, a little past midlife. Well, maybe midlife, depends on how old you get.
Of the midlife family, based on kind of our discussions with friends, our co-workers. There is that stage in life that you kind of don't realize that it creeps up on you, and everything suddenly is different. We are parents to a college kid, high school kid.
Yep.
And suddenly you kind of find yourself being in that stage in life that your kids kind of need you, but they don't need you emotionally. They have their own schedule, so you're stuck kind of not quite having your own schedule yet, but at the same time not being there, needed there for them. So there's that emotional piece that you're kind of stuck in between. And our friends have kids who left the house, they're in college and they're empty nesters, and they find themselves being really lost. They kind of are used to having very busy lives, chasing their kids' schedule, and suddenly it's on you, and you were just excited to be on you for that long, and suddenly you kind of feel the need to have the social life, social connections, your schedule to be filled, and that's different part for them. Then also there is the aspect of physical, the body. Like we always perceive that the body changes after like 60.
I'm gonna say after 30 when I was younger.
But
it definitely changes.
But when you think about when you think about being old and having certain struggles, you think it's just like later. You don't think it's like when you are done raising your kids and they're in high school that your health will start changing and you'll be fighting the stuff that you haven't expected to be fighting. Like for women, something that I've learned by surprise after struggling with some symptoms for like over 2 years and going to doctors and having my concerns dismissed, that perimenopause starts pretty early for some ladies. We are looking at high 30s, early 40s. That's when some symptoms start to kick in and you kind of find different excuses for the reasons why you're feeling different till you realize that this is it. We think menopause is about hot flashes and kind of changing in your periods, but there is much more to it. And we'll talk about it in our further episodes when we discuss about how our life looks like and how is it changing. How about men?
Not me, I'm right as rain.
It's a lie. We'll be talking to you in those episodes from a perspective of a woman, and for education, therefore women and men, and vice versa, for like, if the spouse is watching it and you find some different habits in your wife's on your partner's life, this is maybe what they are going through, and maybe it would be good for you to know. But honestly, what do you think is generally like a biggest change or struggle that you notice with hitting that midlife mark?
Kids need rides all the time, and then when they have them, they're not very grateful, right? They don't need money as much. Both of our kids work, but they just, outside of that, they don't really need you at all. Food, but I mean, then again, right? That's just the way that goes. And then you still are super busy. I don't know if I'm more busy or less, but I don't have time for myself any more than my wife does. You'd think that I do, but I do not. And therefore, I don't have time with the guys. I have to actually schedule one night a week out. And even then, more than half the time I have to cancel.
And I think that's one of those things that you feel like when kids become more independent, that you have more time for yourself, but it's actually quite opposite.
Right.
And you don't get that because usually, like, if you drive kids to activities, whether it would be sports or something, you would drop off the kids, you would stay there for them to watch them, and you would have that interaction with other parents. But now you drop them off, and that's it.
Then that's the end of that.
So I think like this pretty much will be a kind of blog about how we find ourselves in our new stage of life, how we conquer the body challenges. I think fitness is different.
Yep.
Um,
Time and
Energy is
exhaustion.
different. Time is
Always
different.
tired. Always drinking coffee or trying to do something.
So I think kind of go and explore different things. I think we'll maybe try some diets. Like weight, like burning weight, is a huge, like something that we haven't struggled in
Yeah,
the
and I'm not.
past.
And people can do whatever they want, but I'm not taking pills and stuff. I'm not
No,
doing that.
no, we just
And if
kind
they
of
want it, that's fine. I
try
don't care.
different things, how naturally we can influence our diet. I was thinking maybe try like Weight Watchers. It's a
Mm-hmm.
healthy, counting points, easy.
Yep.
So that was on my agenda to try. We both take some kind of natural supplements just to kind of feel better. We'll discuss in one episode what we take, what works for us. Um, Otherwise, just our interest. Unlike our friends, obviously, everyone is different. With our busy life, I think what I like to spend my time with when we don't run errands is just to be home. Like, I just want to be home.
Right. Pretty
Just-
much.
this is my exciting part of the day, and I love it. Also, we'll discuss like from the fitness standpoint. We're building home gyms, so we'll kind of show you guys how that project worked for us, how to do it on a budget, how you can do it yourselves. Um, so I'll talk about the gardening a bit, about maybe some stuff we buy which we find beneficial. If you guys want to know, we can also talk about our experience with our move to Florida and why did we move back. We can talk about it in one of the episodes. Everyone thinks that the destination as you get older would be moving into the warmer climate. We can talk how it looks like and if we would recommend it. Other than that, you have any other ideas?
Yeah.
We could chat
No, I
about?
mean, just because we throw it out there doesn't make it fact. Furthermore, we're always open to, it's
Yeah.
can be
It is
reciprocal if
our
you've got things like, hey, you should try this or you should try that. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah,
All
it's kind
for
of
it.
like our reach
As long
out.
as
This
it's
is our
positive. I don't want anything
experience.
negative.
Yeah. Number one, we'll never talk politics.
Yeah, no politics. Believe
We
what you
do
want.
number
That's not
two,
our
we'll talk
world.
religion. I think there's a big shift in the mindset as you reach certain time of life. So we'll talk about
Religion
that
is
a bit.
personal, but within reason. Yeah.
And this is our experience. Obviously, like we'll mention. So like we say what it is. It's kind of hopefully gives you some ideas that there are other people coping with similar things. Those are the ideas that work for us.
Right, and now
And
people cope with different things that can make their life experience completely different from what you and I would expect. Yeah.
this
Yep.
is kind of long story short. I'm sure there'll be more to come and more ideas.
That's a long story short. I want to
And
see
more
what a short
ideas
story long is. That's
as we
ridiculous.
develop this channel. I think we'll start like with weekly videos. We'll do some cooking,
Cooking.
do some celebration.
Little mixology here and there on a rare
And if
occasion.
you guys have any requests, what you would like us to see or record, just feel free to comment under this video and hope we'll all have fun doing so. Sometimes
yeah.
will be only me, sometimes will be only Will, and sometimes we'll be together. We'll see how the time allows. So
Yep.
we'll wrap up. We've got some errands to do. Menards, here we come. And Sam's work, Noah's work, and then hopefully we'll have our early. What is it? What is tomorrow? The Valentine's Day date.
Saturday.
Because I work tomorrow, so.
Fair enough.
So thank you guys for your attention.
All right.
Comments, put likes if you like this content,
And if you
we'll
don't,
see you next
don't say
week.
anything. It's okay.